Shall we first off, let's look at silver and the price action aligned very well. And you can see this is institutional trend line. This is an institutional trend line. Something notable about this trend line is for every time price touches the supply rate, it's a sell. So it makes it easier for you to see, and we call it institutional trend line. Here we have a breaker structure. After the breaker structure, price now switch from demand floor to supply demand. Multiple times touch, it's always a sell. Multiple times, starting from August. So you can see it, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's our roof. Let's get our floor. So we have here breaker structure, respect the structure, respect the structure, respect the structure, respect the structure. And now we have here as demand floor, and another demand floor. And when you look at it again, you see silver and gold built similar ascending trend line, and a breaker from that ascending trend line was retested simultaneously. Go back to the structure of gold. We had a structure like this build up by way of an ascending trend line, and a breakout of that ascending trend line came with a considerable interest retest, which also went up. So most times when we talk of break and retest, it's not like it's something that happens and you get it immediately. Sometimes the price you still have to travel further before retest. So you must keep in mind when price establish a breakout, knowing fully well that it must come back. Here you have your demand floor, you have your demand floor making ascending trend and breakout, and this is the retest, and price is selling off. So that's for educational purpose. Let's see what's using our floor. So SAU is not setting up very well. You want price to return to the demand floor where you see institutional buying presence. These are institutional angle. Strategy in trading is to find out where institutions stay. There cannot be any strategy more than that. You need to know where they're staying. This is where they stay. And if you think it's not true, then you can look at the structure and see the behavior or what price have done. If you see at the roof, look at what they have done at the roof. They sold down, bought from the bottom, went up again, returned again. So we have here the roof and the floor, and we have a breakout. And another thing we need to see is we also have another breakout, which was tested. And in the future, I want to see price return to this level to retest this structure. Very nice structure. This is supply roof, supply roof, supply roof, break of a supply roof, retest. Now it makes sense to see price return here. If price returns here, I believe it's going to be on double confluence. So if that happens, that will give us an opportunity to long silver. So silver and copper and gold, they are both a very strong commercial demand, especially silver. The price of silver is still very much considerable to buy. Unlike gold, the price of gold went up so high, so it will be difficult to buy up to 1 kg of gold right now. And if you want to buy gold, this is not the right time to buy gold. So I will not advise except to some kind of thing. But for now is not a good time to buy gold. So you need gold price to come down, then you look for an opportunity to buy. So this is what we have, and we have another structure breakout. You can see that ascending trend line. So when price builds an ascending trend line, watch out for the breakouts from that one. Gold did something similar today, and after that breakout, in 3 hours, it started showing a significant sell pressure. And shortly after that, price respected the 2663 level, 2665 level, and dropped from there. So after that breakout, look at the first retest, this is the second retest, and price gone up. So most times retests do not come exactly, but the most important thing you look out for is the breakout from the trend. So if it's uptrending and it breaks out from the trend, then it's a sign. In fact, the uptrend, if we are to let's get the facts the way it is. This is the breakout, the real breakout of the structures from here. You can see after the breakout, price has been tested. This is the breakout from the trend, and this is the retest. So for early catch, and subsequently after breakout, then the next thing you begin to look for every time you have a breakout from the trend, you begin to look out for horizontal supply roof. Most times, price do not go back to retest the broken ascending trend line. They are usually stopped by a horizontal resistance roof, such as in this case. We have a breakout and the price didn't go back to retest just because of the structure, the supply roof. The supply roof, you find a very strong price action here, an M structure, bearish price action, drop, another M structure, drop, before price broke the supply roof, return, respected the demand floor, break of the supply roof, price returns here to respect the supply roof, the broken demand floor becomes a supply roof, and December starts seeing silver dropping. So we are going to have another descending trend line for silver, where we look out for potential touch. So as the trend continues to make it, we want to see price return to play the direction of the descending trend line. And where we look out for breakout from a descending trend line, which will serve as a litmus test where you look for an opportunity to go long. You make part of your long decision. So if you want to go long, you need multiple reasons why you are going long. So if you want to go long on silver, you need a breakout from this structure. So if you break out from this structure, it's a daily structure, then we look for an opportunity to go long. So we have a descending trend line to be monitoring it to see what it does. And in the midterm, we also have another breakout structure from here. You can see that structure broken. Then let's change the color. Here are more of trends and more of structure. So you see what price have done here is a breakout from a descending trend line. After price updating one, two, and a breakout from the structure and a possible retest. So we've not seen price return back to this zone. So it's likely that SAG might return here. And at this level, we have strong confidence at this level, where we have an inverted head and shoulder pattern. So if price returns here, it makes sense to look at it from that perspective. It makes sense. It makes sense to see it. So if price returns here, we'll have strong price action at this level. So most likely it's going to serve as a double confluence to the descending trend line where you look out for opportunity to go long. This is just a case one. If price returns here, we'll have a horizontal demand flow and a broken supply is acting as a descending trend line. So if price comes in here, the both trends will act as litmus test for buy opportunity. And when you look at it on critical, you will find that price has established a roof and a floor. Look at the roof, which top price, and this is the floor, which head price, also multiple times. So the floor have head price one, two, and the roof have head price one, two, three. So it makes sense to say price return back to the floor. A return back into the floor will be on confluence. You have a breakout from a descending trend line. It's black in color. After the breakout, look at a possible retest. So if price comes back here, 27921.128 would be a good place to look for buy. Would be a good place to look for buy opportunity. It would be a good place to look for buy opportunity at this level. It will be bad. So let's see how it goes, and if it comes, fine. If it doesn't, so be it. Shabby FS Hub, silver.